Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm back at John Lennon Airport. I didn't think I'd be here, to be honest with you, but I'm going to give you a quick backstory on what's happened. About a month ago I mentioned to my son Adam that years and years ago, a long time back, people used to be able to just turn up at an airport with a suitcase and just say, where's the next flight going to, and jump on it. Most of the time it was to Spain or Greece or something like that, and they'd get cheap flights. You'd probably end up flying because it was last minute, you were at the airport, you had your suitcase and you could get on the flight for about a tenner. So that was the end of the story. And about a week ago he said, Dad, don't do anything next week. He said, because I've planned something for you. I don't know what, someone's beeping over there. He said, I've planned something for you. So he told me that he's booked the cheapest flight out of John Lennon Airport today. I had to be ready for 1 o'clock. He picked me up, he's just dropped me off at the airport, so I'm outside the airport now. And as I got out the car, he's handed me this envelope. He said, don't open it until I'm in the airport, which I haven't done. But he did tell me he's booked the cheapest flight for the next 5 days. Yes, he's booked the next 5 days. I'm trying to work out what he said. He's booked the cheapest flight out of 5 airports in 5 different countries for the next 5 days. So I'm not really impressed because all I have is hand luggage, and that's got my camera in and my laptop, because I thought I was only staying for 1 night. But apparently I'm going to 5 countries for the next 5 days. Let's open it. I'm not really impressed, to be honest with you. I thought when he said be ready, I thought I was going somewhere today. Right. So the first thing I can see is this one. And it says, open me once I drop you off. Open me second. Open me third, 4th and 5th. Right, so, okay. Open this when I drop you off. I should really be doing this in the airport. Right, there's a note on it. Hang on. There's a boarding pass. Right. According to this, the flight cost $14.99, and I'm going to Charlotte. Can't even say it. I'm going Brussels at 3 and off. I'm going to Brussels, Charlotte, I don't even know. How do you pronounce that? Charleroi, or something like that. 15:45 with Ryanair. And there's a note here. Be back at Brussels Airport no later than 18:25 tomorrow, and open second envelope at airport. Be back at Brussels Airport no later than 18:25 tomorrow. Open second envelope at airport. So I'm going to Brussels. 15:45. What time is it now? Five past 2. 3:45. I'm not really impressed. I expected 1 trip, but apparently I've got 5 trips. Right, I better get through security. I'll see you the other side of the gate. I better rush. See you the other side of the gate. Security here at John Lennon Airport is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Only 2 desks open. I took my laptop and electricals out of the case purposely, and I only had a few liquids because I wasn't sure how long I was going for. As far as I was thinking in my own mind, I was only going for a day, so I only had a couple of liquids, so I put them in the plastic bag and I placed them in the tray. But the member of security put my case on top of the liquids, so when it went through the x-ray machine, it looked like I had liquids in my bag. So I had to wait about 45 minutes for the bag to be searched, and she didn't even open it because she realised, when it come to me coming through security, she realised that the liquids had been put underneath, so she didn't even check the bag. So I wasted 45 minutes. I'm through security now and the desk has been announced. We depart in 35 minutes, so I've got to go straight to desk 17, so I haven't even had a chance to open that envelope back up and see what's going on. I'm going to have to do it on the plane, or when we arrive at Brussels, whatever it's called, Charleroi. I'm going to have to Google this because I haven't got a clue. Charleroi or something airport?
Charleroi.
Tala.
It's got your boarding pass, please. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
The letter.
And once again, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for my flights. FR 4766, thank you. Now, very much attention.
So that's the only information I have. Liverpool to Brussels, Charleroi. That was confirmed in Ryanair. The price, as I said, only $14.99 for this flight. It's the cheapest flight out of Liverpool, apparently. Be back at Brussels Airport no later than 18:25 tomorrow. Open second envelope at airport. Turbulence is really bad. This is no joke at this turbulence. Making our descent out into Shalawar Airport and this turbulence, it's just, I don't know why I'm laughing. About 15 minutes before we land. The flight was only, they said an hour and 10 minutes in total for the whole flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryanair sector welcome to Charleroi. The local time is just approaching 6:15. For comfort, especially for safety, please remain seated while the aircraft reaches a complete stop and is parked on stand.
Thank you, bye. Well, I've arrived in Shalawar bus station, or round the bus station, I think I am. I haven't got a clue where I am, to be honest with you. I can see my hotel, but I don't know how to get there. I left Liverpool in the team and rain, and I'm now in Brussels in the team and rain, slashing it down. The airport itself was a building site. So when you come out the airport, I didn't know where I was going. The bus stops were being moved, apparently. They were across this building site. So I managed to find my way through all these bollards. And then when I got there, a young guy who spoke English told me that I had to go back to get a bus ticket. So I got the bus ticket, it cost €6. I don't know if it's a return or a single, couldn't work out the machine. It's throwing it down. So basically it was a case of get a ticket and get on the bus. Been dropped off at the bus depot, which I gather is a bus depot, and again it's a building site. It's actually the central station, I think, but it's you can see it behind me, but if you look there, bollards, building site. With me arriving late last night, I thought I'd take a quick shot at the outside just before I leave. It's quite cold. It's sunny, but it's quite cold. I've got a few hours to kill, so I'm going to have a little wander around. I haven't got a clue where I'm going. I'm trying to use Google Maps. They don't seem to be coming up or working very well. Must be the signal. But when I visit these cities, I like to explore some of the old buildings. even if it's only on the outside. And if I can get access inside, it's even better. I love some of the old churches if you can get into the churches, because every country, doesn't matter where you go, every country, every city, the churches are different. So as I said, I've got a few hours to kill. I have to be back at the airport at 18:25 at the latest to open envelope 2. Don't ask me what's going on. Haven't got a clue where I am. I've just wandered through parts of the town and ended up in some square. And it's like I've just woke up in a nightmare. I know it is Halloween, but I'm inside a tent. I've got about 20 children. It looks like a classroom being run in the middle of the square. I don't know what to say. It's a bit mad. I've got a cemetery over here, a built-up cemetery with scarecrows and witches and gravestones. I've just tried to ask what's going on. There's a bar over here, so I've just got myself a quick local beer. And I've tried to ask what's going on, and I didn't understand a word because it's all in French. All I got was it's open till 6 o'clock, whatever that is. There's a merry-go-round. There seems to be like a haunted house, a dog kennel. They must know what's going on. I haven't got a clue. Just making my way back to the bus station. I haven't got a clue where I'm going. As you can see, it's like a building site. I don't know where I'm going. All I've been told is this way, and the ticket machines are somewhere over here. I've got plenty of time to get back to the airport, but I haven't got a clue. I've not had a clue all the time I've been here. I'm back at the airport really early. Last night I arrived in the dark, didn't have a clue where I was going, and I didn't want a chance to come on back again. I know it said be back at the airport for 16:25, but it'll be dark again and I don't know where I'm going. I wasn't sure about the bus. So I'm here now, got a few hours to spare. Time to open the second envelope. Where am I going? I'm off to Wrocław. I know it's Poland because I know where that is, but I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. That is definitely wrong. Wrocław is not the right name.
Wrocław. Wrocław.
So I'm off to Poland. Well, I don't mind Poland, I like Poland. Flight is 25 past 8. Arriving into Poland at 5 past 10. Price for this one, £25. 25, no, hang on, euros. £23.94. And another little note, be back at this airport no later than 12:30 p.m. tomorrow and open the third envelope. 12:30, no later than 12. So I've only really got 13 hours. Please let there be a hotel. Oh, an apartment. He's booked an apartment. So there you go. Better get through security. I'm off to Poland. One slight problem. There's no boarding pass. I'm gonna have to give him a ring or text him. Because these are cheap flights, and this is, just check the airline, Ryanair, and this is with Ryanair, I don't have a suitcase, so therefore you have to check in within 24 hours of your flight. So I'm hoping Adam's done a check-in for me, and I'll have to ask him to send me boarding pass. Right, see you in a minute. Right, so I've just messaged Adam and the boarding pass has come through. He did say on the message that the moment I open the envelope to message him to let him know that I know where I'm going, and he'll send the boarding passes through. As I said, with the cheap economy airlines, they won't let you check in unless it's within 24 hours of your flight. You try and make you pick your seats and pay for them. So I've got my boarding pass and I'm in the right terminal. I am in Terminal 1 and the flight does go out from Terminal 1. So I'm going to see you at the other side of security.
Ça va toi, tu tiens le coup? Bonjour, vous pouvez scanner ici. Voilà, c'est dans notre voyage. Bonjour.
Just had a look on Google Maps and the apartment's not that far away, so I've just checked with an Uber. Haven't booked it yet, I'm going to book it now, and it's only €8 at the moment to the apartment, so it's about 10:30 now, I think, roughly. So I don't fancy messing around with buses and trains at this time of night, so I'm just going to jump an Uber to the apartment. Good morning from Wrocław, something like that. It's sunny, it looks quite bright outside. I haven't got a lot of time here, so time to move on. I've got to make my way back to the airport shortly. I had a good night's sleep, but I'm going to have to go and get breakfast, and hopefully it's, what time is it now? It's just before 10 o'clock. I've got to be out the room by 11, but I'm going to go now anyhow. I'm going to have to go and get something to eat, then make my way back to the airport to open envelope 3. It's a shame I haven't been here very long. I've only been here a few hours, well, the night, and that was it. So I'm going to move on now. I'm going to try and have a little look around the city, take a few snaps so that I can say I've been here, and see you later. It's very early in the morning. Not a lot of places open. I'll say early, it's about 10:30. I'd have thought a few places would have been open by now, but... Oh, it's bank holiday, isn't it? That's probably why. I've got a clue where the time's going. A quick bagel and a cup of coffee, and the morning's gone. It's around 11:45 now, and I've got to be back at the airport for 12:30. So I'm pushing it now. I haven't even rang a taxi, so I'm going to have to ring an Uber now. So I'll see you back at the airport. Hello. Just outside the airport. Envelope 3, let's see where we're going. That is not what I was expecting. I'm off to Greece. Athens. I'm going to Greece. Flight is 2:30. It's 20 to 1 now. Oh, I haven't got long. It's with Ryanair. And this cost in, oh, it's in zlotys. 69 zlotys, I think. And that works out at, well, that's cheap. Cheapest flight out of forgot it again. Wrocław Airport, probably wrong again. Cheapest flight out to Athens is £14.34. Another note. So the flight is 2:30, landing at 6:10. Is that with the time on? Not sure how long the flight is. Be back at this airport no later than 8:15 AM. So I haven't got long in Athens. Be back at the airport no later than 8:15 AM. That's an early start. So a flight at 2:30, £14.34. It's cheap. It's very cheap. Anyhow, that's what the video is. It's the cheapest flight out the airports. Right, so I'm off to Greece. Right. Oh, boarding pass. I better ring Adam. Well, I got through security very quickly. The only problem I had was in the main entrance of the airport. I did ask on the Ryanair desk where the departure lounge was for the Athens flight, and she told me to go up the escalator. When I got to the bottom of the escalators, there was an arrow pointing departures right past where I've just been, the opposite end. So I don't know if there was a little bit of confusion there, but anyhow, I went the way the arrows were pointing. Security, dead simple. He told me not to put the GoPro on, which you don't put on going through security anyhow, but he did tell me not to use it. So I'm through now in departure lounge. It's announced that we board it in about 45 minutes time, so I haven't really got a lot of time. It's very sunny out there. Look how sunny that is out there. So I've only got about 45-50 minutes left to go before we board, and it's at gate 9. Just settled down at gate 9. I changed the gate. It's now gate 2. So up the other end.
Your body pass, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
flight is about 2 hours 20 minutes to Athens, and I'm just looking around. The plane's virtually empty. There's about 30 people on the plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to welcome you to Athens. 25 minutes ahead of planned landing time. Please remain seated with the seatbelt fastened until the will come to complete stop, and a seatbelt sign will be switched off for you later on. Take care while taking bags from overhead lockers, luggage for landing by business lodge, and continue to use this phone. Please don't allow.
Well, I've never been to Athens in my life, but that walk from the plane to the exit of the airport has just took about 25 minutes. It's like a marathon walk. Again, no security check. I don't know what's going on. I was going to get an Uber straight from the airport. Cost about €43, takes about 45 minutes. But I've just spoke to the guy on the information point, spoke very good English, and he said it's about an hour on the bus, and he's told me to get the X95. Ticket is $5.50, and he said it's due in about 15 minutes time, and it drops me close to my hotel. Famous last words. A taxi would be €43, $5.50. Let's see if I make it to the hotel. If not, I'll be in Athens, and a taxi will be cheaper from wherever I am to the hotel. So let's see what happens. This is as far as the bus goes. It's called Syntagma. Hello. This hotel is called the Acropolis View Hotel for a reason, and I think this is the way out. And this is the reason why. Wow. Just look at that view. Good morning. The alarm's just gone off. It's 6 a.m. Oh, I'm feeling tired now. Gonna have to get up, get a quick shower. Gotta be back at the airport no later than 8:15, and I'm just thinking, I haven't got a clue what peak traffic's going to be like, because I'm probably going to be running into peak traffic. Gonna have to get an Uber back. There's no other way that I can get back to the airport at this time of the morning. If you remember, when I arrived at Athens airport, I decided to get the bus instead of an Uber. The Uber would have cost €43 to the hotel. But I decided to get the bus. It was only €5.50 into Syntagma Square, if I remember right. That was like 3/4 of the way from Athens to the hotel. But when I got off at Syntagma Square, the only other way I could get was the Uber then, the final Uber, which only worked out at €4. So the whole journey from Athens airport to the hotel was €9.50, which was a lot cheaper than €43. So anyhow, I'm gonna have to get up, get a quick shower. I haven't got long before I'm back in another Uber, back to the airport. See you shortly. I wasn't sure whereabouts you picked me up. Time to open envelope 4. Starting to feel tired now. I haven't got a clue where this is going to go. Here we go, let's have a look. Envelope 4. Now this is this is a dearer flight, but it must be the cheapest one out of Athens. €69.99. €69.99. So £61. Oh, it's with Wizz Air. Wizz Air Malta. I'm going to Malta. No, that's Tirana. Where's Tirana? Oh, the hotel's here. Albania. I'm going to Tirana in Albania. Right. I thought I might have been making my way towards home, but where's Albania? I'll have to Google in a minute. Right, so it's Wizz Air. I'm not on Ryanair anymore. The flight is 10:15. I've got less than 2 hours. Well less than 2 hours. I'm gonna have to get through. Security. Be back at this hotel no later than 16:55 tomorrow and open 5th envelope. So there you go. Don't know if you can see that, but I'm off to Tirana in Albania. And that's the price at the top. It's dearer than the other flights, but this must be the cheapest flight that Adam has booked out of Athens. Right, Albania, here I come. I've got a hotel booked in Albania. I'm going to have to get through security. I know arriving last night at Athens, the walk from the plane to the exit took 20-25 minutes. Tirana 10:15, gate C. It says to go through gate C. I'm at gate C, but I can't go through because still haven't got my boarding pass. Can't do nothing until the boarding pass comes. It's 10. Flight's due at 10:15. It's now 10 to 9. So, cutting the time now. We've got an hour and 25 minutes before we take off. And it's a good walk from here through to the main gates. It's about 20 minutes walk. So, not a lot. Here we go, it's come through, message come through. Bye, gotta go. Something strange about security here at Athens airport. When I arrived last night, no security, straight off the plane, straight through the airport and out the exit. No one checked my passport. Now I'm trying to leave Athens to get from the taxi to the departure gate. They've checked my passport 3 times and I've had to scan my boarding pass 5 times. And I'm not on the plane yet, so I'm not sure if I've got to scan the boarding pass and show my passport yet again before I get on the plane. Not bothered about you coming into Athens, more concerned about you leaving. Everyone's just rushed to the gate and it's not even open yet. Madness. arrived at Tirana International Airport about an hour ago. I came through the airport, security check, out of the airport, and then I was approached by a couple of shady guys saying that, do I want a taxi? I was heading for the bus, but I didn't know where I was going. I was just following the sign for the bus. Found the bus, and €4 into the centre of Tirana, which is Skanderbeg Square. The bus was like something from the 70s. Weird coming out the airport looking at cows and chickens and sheep all over the place. Thank God for Google, because I haven't got a clue where I'm going, but I searched for a main tourist attraction and I found this place. I'm right in the centre of Tirana, and this is known as Skanderbeg Square. I haven't got a clue. Came into a cafe, pointed to the menu, and I've ended up with this. The whole lot cost 200 lek, which is less than £2. The instructions were to be at the airport no later than 16:55. It's that time now. I've been on this bus for an hour because of that. I'm just stuck in traffic, going nowhere. Starting to worry a bit. 20 minutes after I should have been at the airport. I've just texted Adam and told him, and he's just told me to open the envelope on the bus. So I'm gonna have to open it now. I can't even see. 1 second. I can't see, it's too dark. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm going to Rome, Ciampino, and the flight is 18:55. Oh, that was an ordeal. I'm gonna have to rush. I've got just over an hour to get through the airport. Panic was setting in on the bus. It doesn't matter what language, what country they were from, panic sounds the same. Just over an hour to try and get through customs, security, and take off, by the way. Just over an hour before I take off. So I'll see you at the other side of security. I'm gonna have to run. Don't know if that's done it. Panic over, running to the airport, couldn't find departures, could only find arrivals, but I saw the Ryanair desk, so I asked on the Ryanair desk where was the flight going to Rome, and she said, have you printed your boarding pass off? Now, this is the 4th flight on Ryanair, and Adam's been sending me the boarding passes through. So I said, no, I've got a boarding pass on my phone. She said, no, you need to print it off. Well, how do you print it off? So I thought, here we go, Ryanair's going to charge about 50 quid to print off a boarding pass. But no, she gave me this. So, a proper boarding pass for Ryanair. So then I had to go through security. Security, they checked everything, scanned everything, and I thought, time's going again. And I got to the other side of security, packed everything back in my bags, and I turned around and thought, right, I'm through. No, passport control. Anyhow, I'm through now. So let's have a good look at this properly. I haven't even had a chance since I was on the coach. Right, so it's Tirana to Rome, Ciampino. Flight time is 18:55, arriving at 20:25. You see that? And the cost of this one was €14.76. That's a cheap one. £13.62. As you can see, the little note there, less than 10 hours. So let's have a quick look at this. There is a hotel. There is a hotel attached, so I'm going to a hotel. The hotel Villa, oh, I can't pronounce that. Do you know what these names? There we go. You pronounce that yourself. That's where I'm going. I don't know where it is. I don't know how far when you get out the airport. I don't know what I need to do. I'll worry about that when I get the other side. And there's another flight attached. Hooray! Flight home. And this is in the morning at 10:05. Get back into Liverpool at 12 o'clock. So 10:05. So I'm going to have to be at the airport for around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Attenzione, attenzione.
Sì, ho detto bene, devi stare qua, attaccato.
boarded from here.
Check the train in Noia.
But-
Thank you.
But this is from Champino Airport.
Good morning. It's the last leg of this journey. It's now 7:25 in the morning and my taxi is booked for 7:45. Gotta be back at the airport for 8 o'clock. Flight is 10:05 back to Liverpool, back home. Not really had a lot to show you of Champino. It was a stopover night just for the flight really. Arrived in the dark and it's just breaking daylight now. And I'm going home very early, so I haven't had a chance really to wander around the town to show you what it's like. So, waiting for my taxi, and I'm back to the airport on my final flight.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, airport.
Sì, Ciampino.
Well, that was a quick taxi journey, less than 10 minutes and I'm back at Champino Airport. It only seems like 5 minutes ago I arrived. Anyhow, let's get through departures.
Dimmi, che c'è?
Hello.
Che sta a fare quello là? Che ha caricato, ma ecco là. Arrivo subito, eh? Sì, va via, via, te lo vedo.
Bravo 8, bravo 8.
Depending on which direction Liverpool's in. Climate cruising altitude of 36,000 feet, time in the cruise for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So once we're on the cruise, we'll get back to you with some more details about the routing, the time, and the fabulous weather we can expect as we arrive back in the former European capital culture. But in the meantime, simply sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. Thank you.
Back on home ground to a very wet, cold and windy Liverpool. The flight from Champino was 2 hours 55 minutes with an hour delay sitting on the apron, courtesy of Italian air traffic control. So it's took nearly 4 hours since I boarded the plane to get back to Liverpool. Anyhow, back outside John Lennon Airport, and who'd have thought that 6 days ago I stood here and opened the first envelope, not knowing where I was going to. Didn't have a clue. I thought I was just going to go to one country, but I've ended up going to 5. The 5 cheapest flights to 5 different airports in 5 different countries, and finally ended up in Champino in Rome. I must say I have enjoyed it. I can't wait to get home now though. Have a nice long hot soak in a bath and maybe get a few hours sleep. I am tired. So which part of the video did you like? Please comment down below. Which country would you like to go to? Did you like any of the countries I've been to? Make some comments down below. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I've got one last bus now to get home. Give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and that will keep you up to date with any future videos coming your way. I'm tired. Gonna love you and leave you. From me, Paul. Look out for the next video. Who knows where? Thanks for watching. And bye for now.